What you're looking at here is an industry comparator chart. You can see at the top of the chart, it'll tell you what different colors represent different carriers within the industry. Also important for purposes of understanding the rates on this chart, these are what we refer to as the all-in top of scale rate. So this represents an up-to-date top of scale all-in wage comparison. And for purposes of this comparison, all-in includes base wages, license premiums, longevity, line premiums, and this is based on a day shift employee, and this is an AMT. So if you're looking at the chart, you'll see the dark green line towards the top of the chart, which we're looking at right here. This represents the current Alaska AMFA CBA. So you will see by the last year of this CBA, the Alaska AMT rates will again top the industry at 72.33 per hour. What's also important to point out here in the context of the Alaska AMFA CBA is if you look from left to right, you see the current top of scale all-in rate is 68.85 per hour. Now you can see with the anniversary date being October 17th every year of the CBA, we have these increases that you see are built into the agreement. It's important also to point out that these are minimum increases, so that the way the AMFA Alaska CBA is structured is every year on the anniversary date, the scale will be increased by a minimum of 2.5% off of the prior year's rates. Now, I say minimum because the Alaska CBA has a very unique provision we refer to as the wage review. And what that means is that every year prior to the 2.5% minimum, the company and the union is heavily assisted by its economist in this endeavor, they will review both the industry wages and the internal wages of other unionized groups at the Alaska property. So it's a two-part wage review. And the purpose of that wage review is so that the wages you see here with the dark green line, that they never stagnate or fail to keep pace with the industry or with the unionized groups at Alaska during the course of the contract or the CBA. And that's to prevent both wage stagnation and your place within the industry. The wage review provision is a provision that does not exist in the Hawaiian IAM CBA. Now, by way of comparison, if you look down towards the bottom of the chart at this purple line, these are the current top of scale all-in rates for the Hawaiian AMT. Now, as you can see currently at 53.99, that falls below both Allegiant and Frontier. Frontier is currently in an amendable or negotiation cycle. So whereas the Alaska AMT pay rates are at the top of the industry, the Hawaiian rates are literally at the bottom of the industry under the IAM CBA. Now, a second chart that I would like to have everyone take a look at here is something that you may have seen both on the AMFA Delivers website or in the context of social media. This is a chart that takes the pay rates that I just showed you in terms of the industry with a direct comparison between the Hawaiian IAM rates and the AMFA Alaska rates. Now, the first block here focuses on an 8-year mechanic. And the reason it focuses on an 8-year mechanic is because at 8 years under both CBAs, that would reach you at top out or top of scale. And so you can see by comparing an 8-year mechanic at 53.79 per hour at Hawaiian versus 65.64 at Alaska, that's roughly or just shy of a $20,000 annual difference in ability to earn off of straight time wages, or roughly a 20% increase. Scroll a little further down, and this chart will take you through every line of the pay scale, moving up into the longevity years after you top out. And what jumps out at me in this pay scale is that you actually have a line, the 7-year line, that an employee who is currently working, an AMT working under the Hawaiian IAM CBA, could stand to earn $33,000 more on an annual basis just off straight time hours if they were working under the AMFA Alaska CBA. Significant wage differences just on straight time wages alone.